France, home to this, and of course this. The flight to Varennes, which was the royal family's failed attempt to escape Paris in June 1791. This plan was originally hatched by Axel von Fersen, who was a Swedish aristocrat, military leader, and diplomat. He was also backed financially by Sweden's Gustav III, who wanted... Sorry, that's just a picture of Prince George photoshopped onto a 40-year-old Swedish king. As I was saying, this man with a wacky outfit wanted the French royal family to escape the dangers of Paris. So in May 1791, Fersen started to develop a complicated escape plan that involved leaving the Tuileries, which was the name of the royal family's palace in Paris. The plan was to escape through unguarded doors and involved changes of clothing, false passports, bodyguards, and a taxi carriage through the back streets of Paris, as well as an exchange of carriages on the city's outskirts. The plan was to allow Louis and his family to make their way to Montmedy in order to rally supporters from neighboring kingdoms, so he could invade his own country and eventually overthrow the revolution. Adding on, a number of factors caused Louis to lose faith in the revolution, much like how many of us lose faith in humans after seeing this. I mean, seriously? One of which was the advice of Mirabeau, who in the early stages of the French Revolution was on top of the political hierarchy from the years 1789 to 1791 and was regarded as a national hero, until his double life was exposed, which showcased how he had worked for the crown. This tarnished his reputation. Anyways, by early 1791, Mirabeau was advising Louis to relocate to Rouen or some other provincial capital. Once there, he could rally support and appeal to the people, and despite Louis' distrust in Mirabeau, the king seemed to take his advice into consideration about retreating from Paris. Another factor that led Louis' decision to flee Paris was his commitment to his religious faith, as he did not agree with the constitutional priests, who were elected by the people and paid by the state. In fact, privately, he refused to attend any mass given by constitutional priests, as he believed it might endanger his immortal soul. No, it won't, Louis. No, but this will. Continuing on, due to Louis' habits, a minor controversy arose in April, when he learned he would have to attend a public Easter Mass at, oh how tragic, at Saint-Germain-l'Auxerrois at the Louvre. Seeking to avoid this, the king and his family planned to leave Paris on April 18th and spend Easter in their summer house. Word of the flight spread quickly around the city, prompting an angry reaction. And we are talking angrier than when you suddenly lose your Wi-Fi connection, or when self-checkout machines decide to stop working, thus forcing you to interact with humans. I know, how tragic. Conspirators claim the king's disappearance was evidence of his efforts to overthrow the constitution through foreign invasion and reinstate himself back into absolute power. However, he was stopped by a local postmaster, which is a man in charge of a post office, Jean-Baptiste Drouet, who, according to legend, recognized the king by his face on a coin. Legend or not, Drouet allowed the royal family to proceed, but raised the alarm, leading to the royal family being stopped at Varennes, which is 50 kilometers short of their destination. The king was arrested at 11 p.m. June 21st and sent off to Paris at 7 a.m. the following morning. The king's failed attempt led to him losing his current power and influence and whatever public affection he had in early 1791, as it was destroyed by the events of June 20th and 21st, as the world now knew his 2 years of mouthing support for the Constitution was fake, as his flight to Varennes proved his contempt. Many radical journalists soon demanded the immediate abolition of the monarchy and the creation of a republic. Someone further insisted the king be put on trial for treason against the Constitution. But the National Assembly took no notice or took any immediate action. Bourgeoisie, progress, and dreams seem to have been shattered of a harmonious constitution, as the king's fleet triggered the formation of a strongly opposed parties.
Created using Powtoon.